Look at me. I'm flying over Newark. Hold on a second here. All right. Let me just turn this. Oh, yeah, that's better. So, Tony, the weather sucks today. What's going on?
Of all the days you pick to talk to Tony, it's the one where the power might go out at any moment.
Yes. Well, I mean, at least we actually have some weather to talk about today. Severe weather. We already had 3/4 of an inch of rain this morning.
Jesus.
But there's going to be,
good.
Well, this afternoon we're really going to see some severe storms.
Really? Like, could we get like tornado type stuff?
Possibly.
Jeez. As if things weren't going poorly enough. Do we need another hurdle?
So
decided that
maybe the tornadoes will scare away the virus.
Maybe. So between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock today is our window for really severe weather, heavy rain. And I don't think it's going to be a real quick, storm like normal. It's going to be more widespread and kind of last potentially 1 to even 3 hours. And in that we could see, I would say, 1.5 inches to possibly 3 more inches of rain on top of what we've had this morning. And then, like I said, we have the tornado threat for sure. We have a wind threat. We've seen wind gusts this morning up to 30 miles an hour at the airport. Now, you put that into perspective. Last Thursday, we saw a peak wind gust of 40 miles per hour, and we saw a lot of trees down around Bethlehem.
Yeah.
So with these storms tonight, or this afternoon rather, we could see wind gust up to 55 miles per hour, along with hail and
you don't need it.
No, and have a
no.
saturated ground. So on top of that saturated ground, you get those winds. Now the threat for down trees goes up.
Who can we call? Who can we call to stop this?
Fauci? Can we talk to Fauci?
Yeah.
This sucks. And I know, I make it fun, but there's definitely going to be people who have their cars totaled today.
Yeah, actually, just saw on one of your Bethlehem groups that a tree crushed up.
It's just not. It's not even funny. It fucking sucks. That this is going to happen right now.
Yep.
Anyway,
what? For you personally, you've been still doing the weather, kind of business as usual since this all started. Every day. Even though it's like that saying, if a tree falls in the forest, nobody's there to hear it. If nobody's outside to feel the weather, does the weatherman still predict the weather? Yeah, we still do. Do. When are we gonna see some warmth, man?
Not this week.
Yeah,
not this week, that's for sure. It's going to be really chilly this week, actually.
Oh, that's great. That's fun.
Is there any good news you have for us?
Are there any meteors coming? Because I'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Maybe we could get a tsunami.
Hey, George, maybe laundry could wait until we're done with the video.
Makes me feel better.
I don't know. Let me just fold some stuff.
This is depressing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay occupied. This is one of the things. It's we're now. I can't be the only one who's getting really some cabin fever and just anxieties are a constant.
See, that's why I front loaded
6.5.
I front loaded my anxiety pretty heavy. So I'm feeling, I think I got it all out of my system. Now I'm I want to work hard. I'm down.
George all the time.
I'm I got this idea. I've never been like that in 32 years.
Well, that's good. And I feel that way too. It's just the last couple of days were rough. And
my mic's broke.
I wanted today. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go and get some exercise in today. I can't just say I can't go out. You can do it inside too, but the weather didn't help, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, the past 2 weeks we have had some decent days and some warmer days. So that's the silver linings of the whole thing. You're cooped up, but at least, you know, if you don't have to work, you get to go out and spend time with family, you know, you catch up on stuff working around the house and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so that's
chores.
kind of a plus.
Chores.
Yeah, chores. You know, I don't think my house has ever been so clean, which is awesome. You know,
my house is a disaster. Our kids just it was just Easter too, so make sure that we had some fun. So there's like plastic Easter eggs and candy everywhere.
Yeah,
that's just my mess.
You're still working all over too. You're doing the weather. What else have you been doing, you know, to kind of break up the day?
Well, I'm still washing trucks, and I'm still working at the city, so filling potholes and picking up trees that fall down. Like Thursday night, we had quite a few trees down. So, you know, I'm still pretty busy. You know, with the truck washing, I have lost some customers due to the shutdown. You know, those companies aren't running, but it's been enough to keep it consistent week to week here so far.
What's your? It's called Wax Daddy, right?
Yeah, Wax.
Ooh.
Like, say that again. I missed that.
Wax Daddy Mobile Fleet Wash.
Okay.
Do you miss the TV show? Do you miss making the service life show?
Yeah, it feels so long ago.
It does. It does.
It's weird.
It feels like it never even happened.
I know. It feels like it was just like kind of one dream that we all made a show together, and then
it was because every week was so like scrambling to make sure we could get everything in, and then you didn't really, you know, you watched it, and then it was on to the next week, and then all of a sudden it was that last show. Like that was the last time. So it must have been the 12th of March that anything was normal.
Yeah, it's
that
a month
Thursday,
now.
Yeah. That Thursday
we were supposed to on Friday go to Kansakwa to do something, and I remember going, I think people seem to be shutting down, so then we didn't go. So yeah, it would have been March 12th. That was the last thing that we did anything normal.
Wow. It's going pretty quick though.
It's just
a month already.
I just feel like the fallout, like there's going to be so much crap like after this. It's going to last for years.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's going to be a different world, I think, once we get back to normal.
Yeah, like, normal might not exist anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's going to probably be a new normal, but that's what's weird. I think that's why, like, this is like the new normal. Like, I feel like now it's normal that I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And so the new normal would be being able to go outside again.
Yeah.
Well, even seeing other people, I don't know if I said this, but I was at the grocery store and I took the receipt from the woman, and I touched her hand, and whatever. I'm walking out. I'm like, that's the first time like I had any other human interaction since I've been.
Why did you touch her hand?
I didn't mean to. It was like.
That's usually not the common practice of getting a receipt. Usually the person hands it and you take the receipt. You don't like grab their hand.
It was like we barely touched.
I appreciate this receipt.
And then it was immediate. I took care of it. But it was just weird. It's weird to think that way. Like when you go out to the bar or anywhere, I don't mean like just when you go to where there will be a lot of people, usually a restaurant, something like that. It's going to be weird to see how other people are interacting, or do they move out of the way? Are they still wearing masks? Do they start does the whole wearing a mask thing start to be like a thing like 4 or 5 months from now? And we're all like, why are you wearing a mask? And people are just still trying to be safe. Like, it's going to be weird.
Tony, I mean, and we're friends on Facebook, so I see your posts. You're an advocate of social distancing, and people, you know, you get kind of frustrated when people don't listen to the guidelines. Have you seen in your travels working people, you think they're listening, or do you think no?
I mean, yes and no. You know, like I said, I work for the city, so you know, I'm out in the city. You know, I'm on middle shift, so I'm 3 to 11. So we're out. You know, when people are home. You know, not that people aren't home, but everybody's home really during those hours, even the essential employees. And like with the fishing, for a big example, like going up and down Illicks Mill Road, you're seeing they open the fishing season early. We all know. You're seeing a lot more people than I expected out fishing, and they're really close together. and it's like the point of them opening it up was to spread everything out, and now everybody's on top of each other like it is every year.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. You know, everybody's touching, they're sitting on the same benches, touching this, that, the other thing. It's just, it keeps continuing.
Yeah.
You know, I go to Wawa and, you know, I wear a face mask. I use hand sanitizer in and out. And I was in there the other day. Now I have a camo hoodie, and I have this face shield that's like built into it. So I wear that in, and the guy wasn't wearing anything, looks at me, goes, "Oh, you're going hunting?" Like, no, it's a face mask to protect myself.
There's a global pandemic outside.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
you think there's like one guy, like, do you think there's somebody anywhere in the Lehigh Valley who has no idea what's going on? Like, they I don't listen to the news, I don't watch anything. Like, that can't
Probably.
Do you think there's one person? I mean, a person who has all of their mental capacities, you know? I would imagine no.
Well, it's just, you know, people want to, like, they want to rebel and be like, I don't listen to, like, the government tell me what to do. But you know what you're doing? You're not, you know, screwing over the government. You're screwing over the nurse that lives 3 houses down, you know, who's got to deal with this going another month or whatever. So, like, it's just, that's what it's going to just keep pushing, delaying when we can go.
But people can't just kind of be like, you know what? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say, because it sucks.
There's all these positives, but then a few people will just like kind of undo it. So, you know, and that's frustrating.
Yeah. And I get why people are upset as well, because if you own like a business or something like that, like there were I can't say exactly where, but there was 1 or 2 that said they put up a closed sign and then it had like a for sale sign right under it.
Oh man.
You know? So like that kind of stuff, it's hard to tell those people, oh, well, stay home. Well, they're like, okay, I did, and now my company's gone, and so I get that side of it too. Like, we're in the same boat. Like, there's clients who can't, you know, it's not able to continue to do stuff right now. So we're like freaking out. It just sucks.
One thing I noticed with it does seem there is a pretty big support for the small businesses.
Yeah.
And a lot of takeout food. Like I said, I live in Palmerton, and Joey B's is one of the big spots in town. They're packed every night. The cars are lined up, people getting takeout. And it's just the support of the local businesses, the pizza shops. Everybody's doing really well, which is good that at least we can come together and try to support. I mean, there's going to be casualties from the small business side.
There should be, though. Like, that's what sucks. Like, if the state says you shut down, right, then they should be responsible. But it's
What's Johnny B's? What's their
wait, I haven't been in downtown Palmerton in
Palmerton have a downtown
in a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like Bethlehem. It's kind of like Bethlehem, but like on a lower. It's nowhere near as cool, and you know.
There's no skyscrapers in Palmerton.
There is not. There's not really too much to do, but I mean, it's relatively quiet, and there is some good food out there. Joey's has really, really good drinks and sangrias, and we like going there. My wife actually works there.
You know what's funny? We make fun of small towns, but they're like the ideal place to actually be.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go through, I don't know, not every small town, of course, there's horrible ones, but you know, there's ones that are like, you drive through Catasauqua sometimes, you make fun of it. You're like, they have really nice steel era houses there. And it's like, if you don't care about being seen all the time, it's quiet. Like, they're beautiful homes, a beautiful area. You have all the places you need.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have more nature too.
Care about not being
true.
seen.
Right. Like, then live in it. Like, Nazareth is perfect.
Yeah. What is Johnny B's? What's their, like, are they
Joey
Italian?
B's. Joey
B's.
Joey B's. It's like American bar food, hamburgers, wings. They have this awesome lobster bisque. I always get that. It's like the spicy chowder with big chunks of lobster. It's amazing. And wings and burgers. And I drink, you know.
All right. Lobster bisque over at Joey B's.
Yes, it's amazing. Yes.
The list.
Yep. Yeah, you got to try it.
Have you been getting takeout? I didn't know that's a pretty hefty drive from Palmerton to Bethlehem every day.
Yeah, it's 30, 40 minutes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a pretty good drive.
So
Not
but you
bad.
don't know.
It's good
What?
scenic drive every day.
It gets old,
What do you
especially
go
when
right?
there's
Do you
traffic.
go down MacArthur Road?
No, I try to avoid. Well, I mean, not that there's traffic now, but I go 248 all the way down to Bethlehem.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That's a
Is
good
your-
drive, though. It's nice.
Hey,
Yeah, it can get old.
Tony, is your well, you're not home. You're still working, but is your family sick of you yet?
No, I mean, I think everybody has their days, but you know, like I said, the whole silver linings of this is your family time. I mean, I know there are cases where things are not good between families because of this. I mean, I've heard some things from the police reports that are not good, you know, but overall, I think it's good, especially, you know, that I'm working a middle shift because normally I work 7 to 3. So now I work 3 to 11. So I get all day to spend with my family. Yeah. It's been nice out. So we've been going fishing and stuff and taking
kids,
walks.
How old are your kids? Your kids are they in school?
No, my son is 3.
Okay. So you don't have to deal with that issue.
No. So no daycare. I don't have to worry about that. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. So
cool.
You've just been watching a lot of Disney Plus, like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lifesaver. Well, that and I don't know, just playing. There's a million different games you played. Been outside. Well, on the nice days when it is sunny, we've been able to get outside and get in the mud. A day like today, though, is tough because even the dog doesn't want to go outside. So it's gonna be a long day to like figure out new activities and stuff.
Yeah, especially if you lose power today. That's going to be a real test.
Damn.
Do you think we might?
Oh, it's definitely possible, yeah. With these winds and the saturated ground.
Hold on, I got to turn my generator thing on.
Somebody sent me a message. They sent me a message from Nazareth, and that it's already flickering for them. So
yeah, I did see some people around the valley already lost power. And right now we're only dealing with 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Now we get hail tonight, or, you know, this afternoon we get hail, 50-mile-an-hour winds. More heavy rain, you're definitely going to see power outages, down trees.
When do you think, what time is this going to like kind of go blow by us?
Probably after 3-4 o'clock. But it's going to remain windy up until about 7 o'clock with those heavy winds. And then tomorrow will be breezy. It's not going to be a calm day. It's 20 per hour gusts.
Right when we're done here, I'll get this video out right away. Like I'll put this ahead. I'll put this ahead of all the other ones just that way. Because if we put this out tomorrow, it's kind of stupid. So I'll just put it out right.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep up to date here with because we're probably going to see T-storm warnings, tornado watches. We're going to see all that here popping off in the next couple hours. So I'm going to try to keep sharing all that on the Facebook page to try to get the word out, keep the word out. And
tell people the Facebook page.
Lehigh Valley Weather Authority on Facebook.
You have like 1 million fans too. It's crazy how like the weather pages are. I mean, I'm a little jealous. You know, because they just come in and they're doing the weather, and then all of a sudden they're like 60,000 fans. Yeah. Like, how is that for you?
They need to know what they're walking into or out to.
Well, why? Yeah. Like, why did you? What was like the day that you're like, I'm gonna start a Facebook page? Like, when was that?
2012. I think I started it. So, 2010. So I still would have been in high school. I would have been a sophomore in high school. And that's when Facebook, I guess, was starting to get popular. I don't know, I think 2008, maybe something like that. So I made a page and it just grew and grew. And when you get snow, you get a lot of shares. You know, and early on, I hyped everything up like everybody still does today.
Yeah.
And then you get the viewers, and then you start to calm down with your hyping and pick up the accuracy, and then you're good.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so like you could either the weather pages kind of went two ways. You get the guys who are like, I actually do enjoy this, I really want to do it, and then the guys who are just like, we're gonna, you know, be crazy and predict.
Fear mongering. Yeah. The world's ending.
Fear mongering, exactly. Yeah.
But like everybody hates you though. Like most, you know, we have some people who like us, but like the weather, you're screwed. If you're right, you're wrong, and if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yep.
How does that like? Do you go to counseling? Like, how do you deal with that?
I brush it off because I deal with it a lot.
Yeah.
This winter, not so much because we had no snow. And it's one thing I think it's funny. I mean, I guess it's not really, but you know, we're looking for snow because a lot of people don't want to go to school. Well, we had no snow all winter, so they had school all winter. Now they're off for 3 months.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated to the weather.
Right.
Oh, I think that's
what do you think? What do you think for the summer, there's a lot of, people are wondering, are we going to have a hot summer? Are we going to have because last summer was relatively mild, right? But
yes.
Do you see a hot summer in the future?
It looks warm and wet.
Okay.
So
I don't mind. Oh wait, are you guys saying? I don't mind a summer, like a wet summer, if it's hot.
Does that make sense? The heat.
Warm and wet, baby. That's my.
If it's like 100 degrees with thunderstorms, I'd live in that. That's great.
Yeah, I like a summer thunderstorm for sure.
I mean, I guess not 24 hours a day. You kind of get.
No, but I do like it. Like you open the windows and you get the. Yeah,
because it's the same thing. You're like, nobody.
On you, of course,
Well, yeah, it's not. I was at a wedding once, and it got really crazy. It was outside. They had to bring everybody inside, and then somebody came in. They're like, "Oh my goodness! One of the cars, a tree fell on it," and they're like, "No," and it was the pastor's car. Out of all the cars there, the one at the wedding that totally it was insane.
That couple's divorced now because
they're doing great. Maybe it was a blessing.
That's God saying, "Don't marry these two people."
But hey, maybe it was a good omen, a blessing in disguise. So they're still good, but that's crazy. Today's gonna be wild.
Yep.
All right, well. We gotta let Tony get to the predicted.
Yeah, well, I gotta get this uploaded. We can't go forever.
We missed doing the show with you. We hope to be able to get back to do it ASAP.
Hopefully,
We should get we should do something live with him at some point. I don't know.
Well, George, you gotta share his stuff every Monday like we used to.
Oh yes, sorry. It's been a whirlwind. Yes, I will continue to do that. All right,
man.
All right, guys.
Thanks for the good news.
Yeah. Good talking to you. Be safe. Stay safe today.
Be well. You too.
All right, man. Take care.
Be safe out there.
Yep.
See you guys.